Okay, guys, I'm gonna start by reviewing Shazam. First and foremost, I definitely like the how it's kind of really how it has the most heart, the most humor, and a great kind of cast. A really good cast. Some of the best. Some of the best as far as humor and heart goes. This is like the most in any other DCU film because I feel like when it's humorous and heart, it's not the humor and heart doesn't come from saving the world from nameless monsters, or while there is monsters, they have a nice touch to it, but it's not like random faceless monsters. It's not the world's gonna explode type plot or moment. It all surrounds these characters, not what the world they're living in is. And that's why I feel like some of the problems happen with the other DCU films is where it definitely feels like we gotta do this to save the world. This one has probably the least stakes than other DCU film, but at the same time it has a lot of stakes as it pertains to these characters. It pertains to these characters. It is a big plot. It is a big stakes to these characters, so it doesn't feel like they're doing it for the world. They're doing it for themselves. I like that it's just. I love how they match. I love the surprises in this film because I don't know Shazam from the comics. I don't even. All I knew was like his real name's like Captain Marvel, but they couldn't do that for obvious reasons. But then again, I also found a lot of heart. But then the comedy is something that enlightens it because DC's tried comedy in other DC films, but this is where it shines the most. This is where it feels like it makes the movie work. Is its humor, is its references to other DC films. And I just love his whole foster family. I love him searching for his mom. I love how Billy goes full circle in this movie. And every dimension, from at the beginning searching for his mom, in the middle kind of becoming a superhero and kind of starting to adjust, to him realizing that he's in a better place than he would have ever been with his mom, and then to finally realize that this is his true family, and to see his family grow as Billy's growing is so amazing, as he's growing literally and figurative. Literally as a character. Literally, he's getting literally by turning into Shazam, and figuratively growing by traits, growing by personality, growing by decision making. In that sense. And then as far as Dr. Savannah as the villain, I thought it was interesting because you actually get a origin story for him. You actually establish the role of this world with wizards and stuff in the first 15 minutes as you follow Dr. Savannah and get to feel bad for him to make him a compelling villain that, oh boy, the DC has never. I don't really think, other than maybe Zod back in 2013. You never really got a compelling villain that's like that, like even Dr. Savannah, because you actually establish you truly feel like he's a character because you legit start out with him, just like, and you feel the same things you feel with Billy, except he kind of uses the powers for evil. And it's on the way that compelling villain. It's not a villain you want to succeed, but it is a villain where you kind of know where he's coming from. Similar to Thanos, similar to Killmonger, similar to Loki. Similar to all these characters where they come, where you explore them, you know where they get a story. Exactly like Killmonger. Now I realize it. You start off with Killmonger, and throughout like the third act, he becomes the main villain. Similar, so kind of similar in that sense, and that's what I really like about it. Is if you can't create it is original. It's original. It's original because we've never seen wizards and all that stuff in the DCU, and definitely this movie, oddly enough, is so separate from the DCU, but has so many tie-ins to the DCEU, that it makes it kind of work in exciting ways. Is that it doesn't feel like it fits in the DCU as its own thing and a unique thing, and because there's so many tie-ins, and how it ends is just it goes for a joke. It always goes for a joke, but it's necessary because it feels like that's okay. I think a few problems is like the last act went in like for like 30 minutes through the wizard world, between the carnival, between the house. It went too long, and then the sky. There was stuff that could have been cut out of it. Like there were so many moments in this movie where I just felt like, nice, you got him, and it turns out he's still alive. You know. But it felt like it was a pretty long movie. It felt, but I also felt like they crammed a lot of things into it. I was like, there's like 4 different moments in the trailer, like crammed into one. Like his first fight with Dr. Savannah is in like the same setting, same scene, literally, as when he's catching the bus. You know. I just So that's kind of weird. They crammed a lot of scenes into it to make one scene, to make multiple different parts. And at the end, it kind of didn't really do justice to Dr. Savannah, where he just crammed him in like the last, like they showed his arc in the beginning, and then they crammed him fighting Shazam in like the last hour of the movie. And I don't know. There was a few story parts, and as far as the tone at moments could be a little off, because it could be grounded and realistic, and then the next part it's completely the opposite, which is obviously okay. But then like you get to humor aspect, and it could be when they have the heart. Sometimes they switch up a joke, sometimes stuff like that happen, so it really dibs down the tone. But that's my Shazam. Check out more videos, guys. I love you for the support. So yeah, keep it going.